Please hold.
Please hold.
Well, Betty's dead. Betty has been carried away by the penguin people to be devoured. That irritates me still. That one little, that's not pixel accurate. I hate it. But I think I was right in the first episode about the mice problem. If you didn't see the previous episode, which I still don't know when these begin and end, you might not have even the slightest idea what I'm talking about. But a bunch of pest control vans went out, and I think I was right. There's mice. There's like a mice infestation happening because of the Rat King is rising from the depths to consume us all. The Skaven are coming for a warp stone, and everything else. Literally everything else. They're like hoarders and kind of psychotic, but they're cute. Kind of. In a decrepit drowned rat kind of way. Carol? Carol! Thank you for calling Home Safety Hotline. Now may I direct your call? Carol? Oh.
Hudson here, HSH Pest Control. Listen
Hi.
up. The Mouse King is loose,
Oh.
and it's our understanding he means to stir up trouble of the Yuletide variety. My boys are working around the clock to find him and stop him in his tracks before things get too hairy, but sometimes things slip through the cracks. Little things, if you get my meaning.
Yep.
If you hear
Nice.
anything strange, let us know as soon as you can. There's new data coming your way. Read it carefully. Keep those eyes peeled. Hudson out.
Thank you, Hudson. I hope to see you at the Christmas party and fight you. It's kind of a tradition of mine. Ooh, weights. Oh no! Oh, Grandma's come back to devour your soul. Whites are misshapen. I don't like that noise. Thank you for calling the Home Safety Hotline. Now may I direct your call? What's wrong with your face?
We need someone to come check our house for damage. I think I felt an earthquake last night. And this morning, I noticed those godless Hendersons across the street crying about something with the police. So I'm fairly sure whatever happened must have been enough to damage our property.
I can't even begin to wonder or know what that is. Maybe that could be an ogress. I shouldn't be telling you this. Please hold.
Please hold.
He has no idea what's going on. It's fine. Misshapen former humans that have been exposed to the effects of the hunt. Oh god, the wild hunt is about. That's not a good thing. Coming in a variety of unfortunate bodily configuration. Variety of unfortunate bodily configurations. That is phenomenal phrasing. I love that. Whites are known for their wild and unpredictable violent behavior. Homeowners experiencing whites often report sounds of gurgling, coughing, or hacking. Whites are highly dangerous and will attempt to bite or otherwise harm most humans and animals on site. Their relative speed and strength can widely vary, though most direct encounters are fatal. Cool. Whites generally have a short lifespan and will often perish on their own, usually within 48 hours, so just hold out as best you can. For medical disadvantages granted them by their particular bodily configuration. What great phrasing. More persistent whites can be removed with the use of any nearby sharp implement, licensed firearms, or through HSH pest control services. Well, that is rather cool. The Sinner. The Saint. That sounds like Santa and Krampus. What's the Hunt? Is that up here? The Hunt, there it is. You are having some problem that I don't know what it is. Look, I gotta find out what the Hunt is. It's gotta be the Wild Hunt, right? That's the Wild Hunt. The Hunt is a storm-like fungal weather phenomenon that carries large quantities of infectious snow-like spores. For thunder, blizzards, electrical outages, and violent or erratic behavior. You know what? Hang on. The hunt's powerful winds can often cause trees to break or fall, which can lead to dangers. Well, worse, such as property damage, electrical outages, or fires. Hunt spores, if ingested, can also cause unpredictable hazardous symptoms, humans such as colored blindness, physical deformations, and cannibalistic desires. Good! Their fly is... Missed him. If the hunt is expected to pass through one's neighborhood, how would you know? Homeowners can take measures to keep from safe by quarantining themselves within a basement, cellar, or other underground shelter until a storm and ensuing panic passes. Ensuing panic. Okay. Earthquake and crying neighbors. Okay, I don't think it's the Ogress, because it's not necessarily saying there's any noticeable damage. Let's check out the Mouse King, maybe. Oh my god, he's adorable. Look at that. I was expecting a giant mouse. Look at this cute little guy. The Mouse King is a prominent member of a traitorous clan of mice, known for recruiting and leading them in nefarious activities such as riots, heists, and assassinations. Homeowners with the Mouse King often report sounds of squeaking, scratching, and seeing strange mice behaviors such as mass coordination or attempts at communication. Poses an incredible threat to all living things, and its destruction should be immediately prioritized. This little guy! I don't think so. Mouse King should be stopped at all costs, by any means necessary. Highly encouraged to use lethal removal methods, including but not limited to mouse traps, toxic sprays, sharp implements, or any licensed firearms. Man, the home safety hotline's gotten real trigger happy. If homeowners will not oblige, they are advised to utilize the pest control. Okay, so you're not having mouse problems. The locomotive. Oh my god, that is awesome. Cool. Train-like organism that can only be seen by animals and human children. Is this like the Polar Express? Is known to appear after nightfall, after the 21st. Floor rumbling at night, distant whistling, snow falling in strange patterns are missing children. Hang on. Felt like an earthquake last night, and this morning I noticed those. Okay. Harmless to human adults, but can prove particularly harmful or even fatal to human children if they choose to enter its domain. Children bearing sufficient faith are known to return the following morning, however. Ah! You godless heathens, your child is gone forever because you did not believe in the Lord and instead decided to follow your vile pagan demons posing as gods instead. This is a hell of your own making, and tell them that I wish them the worst, and that they reform and do whatever it is that they do when they reform. I'm not an expert on this. There is no solution to removing it. Well, it has stopped, however, from an the locomotive, removing it when it stopped only remains in location for a few minutes at a time. Okay, yeah, I think it's the train. Because if it said faith, and you said godless heathens, I think those have to be connected. So we're gonna, go with the locomotive. Thank you for calling Home Safety Hotline, and Merry Christmas. Oh, I got it right, because usually that cheer level drops immediately if I get it wrong. Gift tag. Oh, no. Horrifying. Elderly woman, smiling face covered in soot. Thank you for calling the Home Safety Hotline. How may I direct your call? If you have questions about the gift tag,
I have been robbed. Someone
calm
broke
down.
into my house and completely cleaned out the refund for this useless home security package you people sold me. It's only good for hearing thieves cackle after the fact.
Okay, you know what? The last guy complained about it too. Maybe he didn't put the cameras in blind spots. Maybe we just have really bad security systems. Please hold. I think you've got you old men.
Please hold.
We're gonna talk about this horrifying but apparently friendly critter. Smiling Face is known to quietly slip into homes during the winter and leaves behind makeshift dolls, wooden idols, and sharp twigs and rocks for stabbing each other with. For fun! Mostly harmless, though careless play with the sharp rocks and twigs can often result in human children injuring themselves. If homeowners wish to keep the gift tag from entering their home during the winter, they may choose to close off access to the home's chimney. Okay, so it's just creepy woodland Santa. Bellsnickle? We'll get to that in a moment. You have Yule Men, and they want to devour your everything. They already did, so you know what, you've actually, your problems passed by, you're good. So yeah, just get better walls and Merry Christmas. Bellsnickle? Oh my god. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Thank you for calling the Home Safety Hotline. I'm a direct your call. I'm glad you...
It's in my cornflakes. It's in the ceiling. It's in my coffee. God, it's in the wallpaper.
Sir,
Make it go away.
have you considered taking your meds?
Godforsaken demon, go away.
Oh, you've got the goat. Okay, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's Satan.
Please hold.
Anyways, oh god. Jesus Christ. Bellsnickle is a human-shaped pine-based life form that is known to visit on winter nights adorned with animal furs. Where's it getting the furs? And a wooden mask bearing a friendly visage. I don't believe it and trust it. Homeowners are experiencing the Bellsnickle, often report break-ins finding berry sap, pine needles, and scratch marks on the floor or dead pets. That escalated real quick at the end. Do not pose any mortal harm to humans they encounter, but they are known to occasionally lash out at those they perceive as wrongdoers. They also cause psychological damage by their mere existence. Their presence can be highly hazardous to any furry mammals or pet. The pelts. The berries they occasionally leave behind are both safe to eat and delicious. Really crappy consolation prize for my skinned cat, or whatever it is. Bellsnickle will usually pass through a home and move on to others by the end of the single night. Multiple visits to a home are rare, but more persistent visitations may be a sign of troublesome moral activities occurring inside the house. It is a sign of adultery and sin. Good to know. Once again, a hell of your own making. Oh, wait, I have everything, so I'm assuming this might be the last night? Let's just look at all of our stuff now. You know what, let's answer your question. You got the... This music is funky. You got the goat. It's not lethal, I think, but you will go insane. Merry Christmas. Let's look at Perchta. Oh, no. What are your feet? There is a fly right on the screen right now. God, this is horrifying. What is your hand doing? Oh, no. Thank you for calling right before I have to... at least I can still see its hideous visage. Thank you for calling the Home Safety Hotline. How may I direct your call?
Everything is shaking! Please, send help!
Please hold.
Please hold.
Perchta is a large humanoid creature vaguely resembling an elderly woman with a beak-like nose and long sheet-like skin. Gross! Known to entering homes full of refuse, chaos, and filth. Break-ins, nightly sounds of clattering, and shed skin on the floor. That is disgusting. Is incredibly dangerous to homeowners inhabiting its chosen domain. It will often utilize nearby humans as makeshift scarecrows to keep other pests at bay. Most human adults do not usually survive this process, I would imagine. Horrifying. I don't know what legend this is based off of, but good God. Probably German or Swedish or something. Cannot easily be removed. Evacuate the premises. So basically clean your house or this disgusting cretinous hag will appear and crucify you, I guess?
Everything is shaking! Please, send help!
I was thinking that that might have been a mountain warlock? I didn't hear anything like that, so I'm going to assume that was just a normal avalanche. I hope you survived, and Merry Christmas! Get the shovels. Alright, we got the Saint. Let's look at Santa Claus. Oh my god, he's horrifying, but kind of awesome. Thank you for calling the Home Safety Hotline. Now may I direct your call? Hey!
Hudson here. Pay attention. I've got word from the boys that the Mouse King was last seen wearing a disguise. I repeat, the Mouse King has gone incognito. Be on the lookout for any conspicuous individuals of a rodent-adjacent variety. Hudson out.
Thank you, Hudson. That is very good information to send me. What does that mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? God, that's awesome. It's just biblically accurate Santa. Terrifying. God, that horse. It's like death. Thank you for calling the Home Safety Hotline. I may direct your call.
Hey, I think some kind of wild animal's in my house. Our poor wooden floors are scratched to hell and back, and there's a bunch of sap and needles and stuff littered around the place. Please, could you send somebody over to find this thing and get it the hell out of my place? Hey, sit quiet, boy. Sit down, hey!
You may want to get that dog out of the house really quickly. I'm not going to say why, but just keep in mind that you really should.
Please hold.
Anyways, the Saint is a warlock sometimes resembling a bearded elderly human male adorned with thick robes and seen riding a pale horse-like creature. Horse-like? The Saint is known for traveling through the snowstorms at night, leaving strange artifacts on the doorsteps of homeowners. The Saint's arrival is followed by the Sinner shortly after. Good! Good! The acceptance of the artifacts granted by the Saint by bringing them within the home can often result in the gift receiver experiencing great fortune and luck for a span of 30 years. Good God, that's a good one. After the 30-year period, the Saint will return to collect their due, and it is not advised to accept these gifts. Never mind. Don't do that. While a Saint cannot be prevented from delivering the gifts, homeowners can simply remove the gifts from their doorstep and burn them outdoors to prevent the accidental acceptance. It is, however, highly advised to wait until the morning after the following day to remove these gifts. That sounds like good advice. Oh my god. Hi, Krampus. Krampus is about to get mowed down by a drunk driver. The drunk driver who got turned into necropants. Was that this episode? If not, you have no idea what I'm talking about unless you watch the whole series, which you better, because it's fun. The Sinner is a large bipedal goat-like creature known for breaking into homes and devouring human children. Goody. Usually arriving after a snowstorm has passed. Homeowners often report the sounds of chains or hooves, broken doors or windows, and missing children. Yep. I love this music. The Sinner is highly dangerous to children, human children that cross its path. It is known to ravenously attempt to devour them on sight. Cool. The humans adults are too large to eat, are not usually at risk, unless they attempt to come between the Sinner and its feast. Then it will eat you too. Sinner will not enter the homes of those with a gift from the saint at their doorstep. As such, it is highly advised not to remove these gifts on the night of the snowstorm. That explains the previous thing. Sinner will continue to move from home to home once it has successfully fed. Goody! Anyways, you've got, what was his name? Bindleboog Bellsnickle. You got a Bellsnickle in your house, and he's gonna skin your dog, so you may want to get the hell out of there. Also the most Merry Christmas, by the way, and also watch out for a disguised rodent. That's apparently a thing that exists now, for some unknown reason. I drank all my tea, so I can't even do anything in these quiet moments. And I read all the stuff. Thank you for calling the Home Safety Hotline. Now I direct your call.
Please, you have to help me.
That depends.
I think my husband has joined some kind of cult. He's not acting like himself lately, and I found what looked like satanic symbols in the attic, along with what looked like a scarecrow in the center.
Hans. You got a Hans.
Please hold.
I don't know what Hans is, and I don't know what he wants, but he will try to murder you using your husband as a skin puppet. So you may want to, like, run. I think you just run. Hans is no good for anyone. So, yeah, watch out for that and Merry Christmas. Just keep running. What did you do for Hans? Yeah, evacuate. Yeah, just run. Run from Hans, because he is a nightmare of a cretin. I'm doing good. I haven't gotten anyone killed. This is the best I've ever done, even on the days that I haven't done this before. Fantastic. Christmas cheer is good. Thank you for calling the Home Safety Hotline. I may direct your call.
Our house is falling apart. The floorboards are cracking, the doors aren't closing properly, and nothing is draining anymore. Something very strange is happening, and I suspect it has something to do with my neighbor's renovation project. I've been seeing people hauling around giant rocks all week. Who knows if they damaged something on my property?
Clock.
Please hold.
Please hold. You have the clock. It sounds like an STD, but it's actually way worse. Your house is gonna start sinking into the void. Do you have any children? Specifically, one that was born before the others that you maybe don't like very much? Or do you perhaps have a large quantity of gold? Because the cultists really like gold. Anyways, you got a clock. Good luck dealing with that. Go out to the woods where they chant and Merry Christmas. I don't know. Deal with it somehow. I don't know what you do with these cultists. Man, I really have no idea what to do when I finish everything and read through everything and I drank all my tea. Thank you for calling Home Safety Hotline. I may direct your call. Thank you for calling me so succinctly.
Someone stole our competition out from under us. I know it's those no-good Derricksons. They've always been jealous of us taking the annual Grand Gingerbread Master Award.
What?
Oh, rather than improve their own skills, they decided to break into our home last night and steal our post office.
Are you what?
Poor little postman, feet are collapsing, pieces on the floor, right next to a big hole with the burned remains of our post office inside. The police won't do anything. Can you come and perform a citizen's arrest?
You've got a fantastic voice. But what
Please hold.
Okay. So someone stole your gingerbread post office, I assume? Is that a thing? Is that a Scottish thing? Oh. Oh, what would this be? Okay. Big hole with burned remains. Big hole. It could be the Yule Men, just because of the stolen food, but the only thing I know that makes a hole is dwarves. They eat insects, soil, and rocks, so that wouldn't really make sense. Increased heat, clattering or banging. They're not kleptos, so that wouldn't be it. Wouldn't be elves. I can't think of it being any of the other one, like the old ones. Okay, not. Wouldn't be a white. No. Okay, so I have absolutely no idea what this one is. The best I can figure is, like, the hole being burnt is what's really throwing me for a loop. I'm thinking it could be dwarves, because, holes, but that's in the basement, not the yards, and increased heat. That's the only reason I could think dwarves. It could be the Yule Men again. Often report broken windows, stolen food. Didn't mention anything. Missing pets or children. Doesn't say anything about fires or holes, though. The only other thing I could think of is... So she's got some kind of beef with the neighbors. I've always been jealous. He's on the floor in the yard right next to a big hole, and theoretically that could be a reanimation. Large holes in the ground appearing near or around the house. Doesn't say anything about it being burnt. Doesn't say anything about a smell. I honestly have no idea what this one is. I looked through all of them and I can't figure out one over the other. Yule Cat wouldn't be it. Winter Fur, Wine Spice, like none of this makes sense. I'm gonna say, just because you've got beef with the Derricksons, and you found a hole, and this says, will be slow and relentless, so it could start by theoretically just screwing with you, and it is advised to contact any friends, neighbors, or strangers the homeowner may have recently slighted and make peace or bargain. So, theoretically, this fits at least 2 criteria. All of the others only match 1. Nah, that doesn't make sense. Reanimation is the only one that has multiple things that it could work, so... Ah, crap. Alright. I cannot think of... I'm sure... Merry Christmas, by the way. Thank you for calling the Home Safety Hotline. I may direct your call.
I'm not sure who else to call about this.
I don't like your
but,
voice. Don't whisper.
Something very weird is going on in our neighborhood. Some strange man in a large trench coat and Halloween mask is going around ringing neighbors' doors, carrying some kind of paper or notes. He hasn't come to my house yet, but I'm very afraid of what they might be up to. Pepper, stop scratching the door. He's going to think we're home.
Well, that's concerning.
Please hold.
Anyways, I'm sure in the follow-up call, it will be extremely clear what I did wrong. Like, she'll just tell me one little bit of information that would have explained everything that she had to leave out last time. But anyways, strange man in a large trench coat and Halloween mask. That could be Belsnickel? The cat seems rather concerned about it. So that makes sense. The dog was concerned about Belsnickel before. I can't think of anyone in a mask other than Belsnickel, so I think it's probably him. That's your best bet. Just don't sin and you'll be good. Merry Christmas. Crap. Crap. Thank you for calling the Home Safety Hotline. I may direct your call. Things are really heating up this...
They're alive, and they're taking everything! Who's rooming Patty? No! Come back!
What? What would that have been? So the gingerbread people were alive. What? I don't know what that was. Thank you for calling the Home Safety Hotline. How may I direct your call?
He's at my door. The trench coat man. The info you sent didn't help, and now he's here. The least you can do is stay on the line with me while I get rid of him.
No, don't.
Sir, kindly get off my property now before I... Pepper, what are you doing? What the hell is going on?
I have...
Be on the lookout for any conspicuous individuals of a rodent-adjacent variety.
It was the Rat King. Oh my god, it was a million mice in a trench coat. Oh my god, that was so... I should have known. Oh, they just ate him alive. Oh my god, would I have solved the rat mice subplot if I had got that right? Hello, thank you for calling the Home Safety Hotline. How may I direct your call? Is this Hudson? Okay, thank God.
I need you to send out someone to change out our locks. My mother-in-law has finally gone far enough, and I've had it with her. I don't know how, but I think she's managed to get a copy of my key to come in and leave these creepy little dolls for my kids at night. I saw that old bag myself on the security camera. It's a bit fuzzy, but I can make out those crony old arms of hers.
Well, that's not very Christmas cheerful. Please hold.
Please hold.
You have a gift tag. It's not a bad thing to have. Free gifts for the children. They're kind of creepy, probably haunted, probably have children's souls trapped inside them. But hey, it saves money on gift costs for the winter. And you know how taxing it can be buying stuff. So I would just take it as a blessing. And don't do anything to piss it off. Merry Christmas! Okay, so the hey, that's not ideal, but alright. Oh my god, so that last one was the Mouse King, but what was the gingerbread people? Oh well, I have no idea what that was. Hopefully I didn't get in trouble. Home Safety Hotline Observatory. Okay, phenomenon sighted across the Northern Territories at approximately 600 hours. Is 10,000 miles or kilometers of some amount. Currently feeding. Oh, goody. Very high risk. Increased levels of cheer spreading is highly advised. I am doing my damnedest, man. Hey, what are you doing here on Christmas, dog? Stop calling me that. I despise your vernacular. Unfortunately, we both know why. I'm sorry this always falls on your plate, Becca, especially with the extra madness going on at pest control this year. Yeah, I actually could have resolved that, but kind of didn't. Today's going to be a rough one. Here's hoping to see you tomorrow, dude. We all have to thank you for the past year. Rodney. Thank you, Rodney. I don't see any index of haunted beings, so I don't think this is going to be like last time where I have to do it all from memory. Thankfully.